They found her body curled up in a corner of her room, eyes wide open, mouth frozen in a silent scream. There were no wounds. No signs of struggle. Only a small, peculiar object lying on her chest. A doll. Small. Furry. Eerily smiling. Its eyes were too shiny. Its grin, too human. The police said it was a panic attack. But her brother said
she had been hearing giggles at night. I swear, I saw something move in the dark, low to the ground, something small.
no one has seen her since. But the doll keeps showing up. Before she died, she whispered, "It knows what scares me." And her last voice note ended with one word, Labubu. That was the first death in 2021. But not the last. Welcome to AI Storytelling YT, where ancient legends, real-life horror, and lost truths are brought to light. Hit that subscribe button and journey into stories the world tries to forget. So let's begin. Part 1, The Unboxing. It was supposed to be a birthday gift. 15-year-old Anya from Malaysia was obsessed with collectible designer toys. So when her cousin gifted her a rare Labubu doll, part of the Zamomo monster series, she was ecstatic. The packaging was pristine. The doll was small, about 7 inches tall. Furry. Mischievous smile. But its eyes were wrong. They were too real. Too human. Almost like they blinked when you looked away. Her mother found it unsettling and jokingly said, "Yibut wala lag to high, beta." But Anya shrugged it off. Teens love creepy things, right? That night, she placed Labubu on her study desk. But when she woke up, it was on her pillow. She assumed she'd moved it in her sleep. Until it happened again. And again. Part 2, Distorted Whispers. Then came the whispers. Labubu doesn't like the dark. She'd hear it from inside her closet. From the corners of her room. Once, from under her blanket. She told her cousin, who nervously laughed it off and said, "It's just a toy, yeah." But Anya began changing. She looked tired. Dark circles. Hollow cheeks. Started muttering to herself. Teachers noticed she would draw only one thing over and over. The same Labubu doll. But in her drawings, its mouth kept getting wider. And its teeth, sharper. Part 3, The Real-Life Incident. And here's the terrifying part. This part is real. In 2023, a Malaysian news blog reported the strange disappearance of a teenager, name withheld for privacy, whose room was found untouched except for one thing. A Labubu doll, sitting in the center of her bed, with blood-like red stains on its fur. There were no signs of forced entry. But there was CCTV footage. Just one frame stood out. At exactly 3:07 a.m., the motion sensor picked up something. A figure, small, hunched, and not human, climbing onto the bed. No face. Just glowing eyes. Authorities dismissed it as digital noise. But the footage was leaked on Reddit. And the image looked exactly like Labubu. Part 4, The House of Broken Dolls. Back to Anya. After her disappearance, her parents searched everywhere. Until one day, her cousin, riddled with guilt, confessed something chilling. She hadn't bought the doll. She found it in an abandoned toy shop in Bangkok. A shop with no signboard. Just a man outside saying, "Take only what chooses you." She walked in, and all toys were covered in dust. Except one. Labubu. It was on a pedestal. No price tag. When she took it, the lights in the shop flickered. And the man outside was gone. A week later, she shipped it to Anya. And now, it was back, with blood on its fur. Part 5, Doll Maker's Curse.
Some believe Labubu is more than a toy. A Japanese urban legend links its design to an ancient Ainu spirit, a forest trickster demon who possessed wooden carvings. When toys like Labubu gained popularity, some artisans infused real folklore into their designs. The original sculptor of Labubu died mysteriously. His final sketchbook showed a much darker version of the doll. One that had claws, and was smiling as it devoured a child. Those pages were never released. A paranormal blogger once claimed he bought a similar doll and kept hearing scratching noises from inside the wall. His cat refused to enter the room. He eventually burned the doll. But, he died of smoke inhalation. Oddly, his autopsy showed no smoke in the lungs. Part 6, Possession Begins. Months passed. Then it happened again. A college student in Jakarta live-streamed her unboxing of Cursed Labubu, a black-furred variant. Her stream started normal, but ended in screams. The camera shook violently before going black. Police found her unconscious. Her apartment was in disarray. the only object untouched. The Labubu doll on her desk, smiling. In the replayed footage, just before the blackout, there was a moment where her reflection in the mirror turned to look at her, even though she wasn't moving. Part 7. The collector's final entry. An American toy collector named Vincent Lee tried documenting all known Labubu incidents. In his final blog post, he mentioned that the dolls are vessels, not toys. They choose their owners. And once they bond, they never leave. Even if you throw them away, burn them, they return. He ended the post with one sentence. It's sitting on my windowsill now. I never bought one. He died 3 days later. The doll was never found. But one Redditor claimed to receive a sealed box labeled Labubu in the mail, despite never ordering one. And now, reports are spreading of Labubu dolls being found in thrift stores, garage sales, and even temple donation boxes. Many of them are custom. But some look like the original. Same smile. Same stare. Same weightless feel when picked up. People across Asia and the US are beginning to report the same symptoms. Sleep paralysis. Voices whispering Labubu. Dolls appearing in odd places. Drawings made in their sleep. Pets refusing to go near their shelves. And one final question remains. What if Labubu is no longer waiting to be bought, but sent to you? If you ever find a small, furry doll with 2 human eyes, don't touch it. Don't unwrap it. And whatever you do, don't call its name. Because the moment you say it out loud, it hears you. And remember, Anya only said it once. This was AI Storytelling YT, where the stories are real, or far too close to becoming real. If you made it this far, you're one of us now. Subscribe, before Labubu finds you.